Okay, y'all. Everybody and their mamas is out here wondering what the F is going on. Well, I'm about to tell y'all what's going on. And it's a lot of chitter chatter and a lot of chats going on. And people are coming forward and they snitching, y'all. They is snitching, and it ain't snitching if you're telling your people and warning them about something that's real out here. We are being targeted. And a word on the street is, y'all, I'm about to tell y'all why. Okay? Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, threes, and fours. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Everybody want to know what's going on. Well, word on the street is, y'all, the reason why there are so many blacks passing away by the hands of their alleged own friends of other races. Word on the street is, y'all, it's an initiation. Yes, you heard me right. Some people are calling it a challenge. Some people are calling it initiation. Oh yeah, y'all. When I tell y'all you have to keep your ears to the streets, you got to keep your ears to the streets. And this is what people are saying, that this is so-called some type of initiation for Carmelo Anthony taking out Austin. And some people is saying that it's a challenge. People are literally on chats talking about how to befriend a black person, y'all, and then set them up. You can't make this up, but this is the only thing that makes sense. And a lot of these people that's on these chats and stuff like that, they got, family members that's in high places. So it's easier for them to get out of it if they do it. Y'all, this don't make no sense. So instead of putting on their little sheets and stuff at night and burning crosses and this and that and this, they done took this to a whole new level. They leaving it in the hands of their younger generation and letting them just line you up. Y'all, this is what the streets is saying. It ain't coming from me. But let y'all see for yourself what's going on. This is crazy, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all got any friends, and I'm not trying to be funny or this and that and this, and even if you got some white friends that is really your friends, they should understand right now, especially with everything that's going on. Even if they're not like that, they still should understand why we feel the way we feel right now. Stop going places, putting yourself in harm's way, all because of friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, or friend. Okay, y'all? Stop putting yourself in harm's way. Look at this mess here, y'all. So this is what the streets is saying. So allegedly, there's a Discord about how to befriend and unalive black people. Shaking my head. A lot of people is coming forth saying that they're saying this. Other whites are even reporting this, saying that it's in some of their group chats and this and that and this. They snitching on their own people. Shout out to them, okay, y'all? But yes, the streets is talking. And there is a challenge. You know how they be doing these little stupid challenges and this and that and that and this? They're challenging people to get rid of their own friend that they done befriended. Y'all, this is crazy on so many levels. This is why I tell y'all, this world is messed up. It is. And I sit back and I think about all the lives that's being taken in the hood on a daily basis by their own race. And then you have stuff like this going on where they're also targeting our race, y'all. It's time to wake up. It is time to wake up. This is crazy. And this is not history anymore. This is a new day and age. We can't put up with this mess, y'all. It just cannot be accepted, okay? People are saying, yeah, it's a challenge. Yes. And it's a heartless ass challenge, okay, y'all? Because how do you befriend somebody? Some of these girls they messing around with these guys. They're going with them. And then they're turning around, setting them up. This is what they're doing. Some of these guys, same thing. They're befriending these females, whining and dining them, and then turn around and take their life. And it's a game to them. Our lives does not mean anything to them. They don't even want to breathe the same air we breathe, a lot of them. And this is crazy. You know it's crazy when you got other whites snitching on them, on their own people right now, y'all. This is what they're doing. It's rumored that this is some sort of K to the K to the K initiation. Are you getting it now, y'all? Is it clear to you now? All you parents out here that's in this suburban areas and living with, around nothing but whites and this and that and that and this, I hope you're getting the memo. I hope you're sending a memo to your children. I just talked about this in another video. And I started getting bombarded about all of this stuff. And people saying, Miss, slow down. This is more to this than what you think. We are being targeted right now. So y'all be careful. Even if, and I said this in another video, even if you're the type of person that carries something around on you, they can flip that on you as well. Even though you never bother a soul. You go to work, you go to school, you man your own business, you this and that and that and this. But you carry something because there's a lot going on out here. They're even using that against you as well. And when they have certain parents that's in certain positions or know certain people, they can flip whatever they want. They don't care if their little ones come at you. They don't care. They want you to surrender. They want you to let somebody take you out and not even have I'm just saying, y'all, and no fight in you whatsoever. They want you to fear them, y'all. And that's not what we're going to push. Because if you ain't fearing your own, why would you fear somebody else? This makes no sense to me. But you got to stop putting yourself in harm's way. You got to wake up. Before we can get justice for one case, there's another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And it makes you wonder where the HELL are these people coming from. Do they not see the news? Do they not hear about what's going on out here? And they still continuing to do this anyway? And people act like, oh, you're being heartless because you were saying something. I'm not. I've been saying this till I'm blue in the face. I say this around my own house. You got to be careful dealing with people that you meet online. You got to be careful dealing with people that's hateful toward your family. If they're hateful toward your family, you think they're not going to be hateful toward you? When they get you in a vulnerable position, they will. And you got the ones right here that was smiling all up in the parents' face and in the kids' face and acting like they was buddy. And they took these guys out, y'all, allegedly, without a care in the world. So if they do it for somebody that they hang with and pretend like they like, what do you think they'll do for you? When they showing you, I can't stand your family. I can't stand your mother. You need to get away from her. Or you need to get away from your daddy. You need to get away from your family. It's all about me. Me. If they feel like that with you and your family, what in the H to the ELL do you think they got in store for you? Wake up, y'all. Wake up, y'all. Here's some more. But her white husband allegedly unalived her on a trip to South Africa recently. Now, y'all remember the Ashley. This is what they're talking about, too. Recently, and they covered it up as a take yourself out situation, right? Someone has said that her husband was in a Facebook group. This is where a lot of this stuff is coming from. Group chats. Facebook and different little groups, okay? People that's in some of these groups are snitching, y'all. They snitching, okay? Now they are saying that Ashley's fiance was in a Facebook group where the men plan to wine and dine beautiful black women just to unalive them later on. Ashley, the one that they claim he took pictures of her in the middle of the street and all of this other stuff. They can say what they want to. They can turn the whole story around. Because if it's only one person to tell it at the end, that's all you got left. Stop following people out of town. Stop following people on islands. Stop following people out the country. Okay? Stop fighting people that's trying to tell you something for your own good. Because sooner or later, you are going to regret it. I promise you that. Another person goes on to say, not surprised, they are their ancestors' spawn. And that's the truth. No matter what you want, how you want to look over things, and this and that and that and this. If people can take somebody and get a whip and break them off, okay? Grape and strawberry, they women, the men probably too, beat you to an inch of your life, make you work for them for free. And we don't need to go into the details of the history of what they did to our people. But if this is their parents and their grandparents and their great-grandparents, you think it's going to just skip all of them? Y'all don't think that evilness is going to come out later on through the little ones? You don't think that this is alive and well what's going on today? It is, y'all. It is. Someone else goes on to say, it was a group of nationalists promoting, befriending, and taking out black young men to honor, avenge Austin McCaff. The media isn't covering that, though. They gon' F around and find out. This is what they're posting, y'all. They're in group chats now. And they're spreading the word to mess up as many of black people as they can. Some are calling it a challenge. Some are calling it an initiation. And some are calling it revenge. Get y'all shitika together. Get it together. Gotta stop all this bickering amongst each other. And we gotta put our heads together. Okay, y'all? Because this is getting serious right now. It's getting serious. It's not about, oh, my child can't go outside and play. My child can't this and that because of the people in the hood anymore. We got people riding around in our neighborhoods looking for somebody to slip up and let that child go to the store by themselves or leave them outside by themselves or, they're in the backyard by themselves. We got people that's out here looking for you to let your guards down. And that's the ones that just want to ride around and just snatch up somebody. But what about the ones that smile in your face and act like they care about you? What about those, y'all? What about the ones that say, I love you, and want to be in your ear 24/7, 7 days a week? We're hearing some of those stories too. And we're also hearing how fast and how easy it is for them to turn on you in the snap of the finger. And you be looking like, who in the HELL are you? This ain't the person that I've been kicking it with. This ain't the person that been coming to my house. I'm going to their house and we hanging out and da 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 da. Yeah, that is that person. Because they don't give a F about you. And until you realize that, you're playing Russian to the rule to the let with your lives. And it is what it is. And you better start waking up and stop playing these games, or your family members is going to be the next one out here talking about he went off somewhere and he didn't make it back. That could easily be any one of us, y'all. I don't care if you at college. If you going to college, you're supposed to have a one-track mind. Get in there and get up out of there. All that partying, hanging out with a bunch of people, and you don't know nothing about these people. You think you know because you hang out with them that you know them. There are people that have been married, y'all, and they still don't know who they were married to. They don't know their backgrounds. There are people out here that got more than one wife, more than one husband. They marry people in different states. And you don't know nothing about this person. Your life is just a blur. Everything that you know about somebody, you really don't know them. And people are good at hiding things, y'all. Hiding that real hate that they have for you while they're smiling in your face. Y'all better get it together. You better get it together, because the Bible said that Satan was one of the most beautiful angels that was created. I don't know why they depict him as horns and pitchforks and ugly and messed up. No. The real enemy is somebody that sheep in wolf's clothes look like they so sweet and innocent. Y'all see the movies that be out here. And I cannot stress that enough. A lot of stuff that's really going on and how they really feel is put in movies. That's why some of the movies seem like they're so interesting, so good. Because some of that stuff is what's really going on. It ain't that they're the best creators and producers and this and that. It's because they're getting their ideas from real life things that's going on, y'all. And it is what it is. But anyway, I had to jump on here and say something to y'all and let y'all know. Talk to your kids. Talk to your friends. Talk to your family members. And let them know that there's a challenge going on right now. Okay, y'all? Some are calling it challenges in the group chats. Some are calling it initiations in the group chats. Well, whatever it is that they are calling it, it all boils down to the same thing. There are people out here that wants to harm us, that wants to betray us. And we got to wake up, y'all. We got to wake up. Because if you don't, it just may cost you your life. Kids out here that's being hard-headed won't listen. Sometimes you're not given a second chance to listen. Sometimes you got to listen when somebody's trying to tell you something the first time. Because kids like you that don't want to listen, these are the ones that they love the most, y'all. They love the most. So I would say give your little white friends a break for a little bit, y'all. If they want to come and hang out at your house with you, let them come and hang out at your house with you. But all of that other extra shit, y'all better cut it out. You all better cut it out. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please let your loved ones know what's going on. Please, y'all. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. Thank you all so much for watching. And thank you so much for the donations. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Peace.